Jolly Postman, or Other People's Letters, by Janet and Alan Alberg. Once upon a bicycle, so they say, a jolly postman came one day from over the hills and far away, with a letter for the 3 bears. Mr. and Mrs. Bear, 3 Bears Cottage, the woods. Let's see what's inside the letter. The letter says, Dear Mr. and Mrs. Bear and Baby Bear, I am very sorry indeed that I came into your house and ate Baby Bear's porridge. Mommy says I am a bad girl. I hardly eat any porridge when she cooks it, she says. Daddy says he will mend the little chair. Love from Goldilocks. P.S. Baby Bear can come to my party if he likes. There will be 3 kinds of jelly and a conjura. So the bears read the letter, except Baby Bear. The postman drank his tea, and what happened next we'll very soon see. Off went the postman, toodaloo, in his uniform of postal blue, to a gingerbread cottage, and garage too, with a letter for the Wicked Witch. The occupier, gingerbread bungalow, the woods. Open now, don't delay. This could be your lucky day. Free witch watch with every order. Hobgoblin Supplies Limited. Everything for the modern witch. Delivered to your door or den. Covens catered for. Deadly lampshades, nice and gloomy. Easy clean non-stick cauldron set. With free recipe for toad in the hole. 150-year guarantee. Little boy pie mix for those unexpected visitors when the cupboard is bare. Finest natural ingredients, no preservatives. Halloween boot, available in sizes 4 to 14. Choice of 5 lovely colors: midnight black, coal black, jet black, crow black, and bat black. Witching hourglass, the ideal gift. Big broom, for the larger witch, as seen on TV. Looking for a new newt? Bonus newt, the bigger newt. Special offer. Buy 4, get 1 free. Same low price. Half actual size. 10% bigger. Cup and Sorcerer tea service. It washes itself. Sky-high goggles. Fits all sizes. Rejuvenating pills. Feeling low? Take Witcho, the perfect pick-me-up. Whee! The Little Demon, spell-proof tent for your holiday. And for your holiday reading, the complete book of foul curses. It's spellbinding, the Mirror Mirror. Frog powder, just add water. Croak. Money back if not completely satisfied. For the wizard in your life, matching tie and sock set. These are just a few examples from our enchanting range. For further details, ring Freefoam 13. No bad spells, please. So the witch read the letter with a cackle of glee, while the postman read the paper, but left his tea. It was green. Soon the jolly postman, we hear tell, stopped at a door with a giant bell, and a giant bottle of milk as well, with a postcard for, guess who? Mr. V. Big, Mile High House, Beanstalk Gardens. And it looks like this one's going to be a postcard. Let's see. First-class hotels, music and dancing, fun and food, fabulous beaches. Thinking of you on our magic carpet tour. Dear Giant Big, having a nice time, me, my mom, and your hen what lays the golden eggs. It's better than traveler's checks. Saw a bloke as we was flying down. He was bigger than you. I've took note of his address. Take care of yourself and your talking harp. I'll be back for that one of these days, I shouldn't wonder. Bye for now, your very little pal, Jack. So the giant read the postcard with baby on his knee, and the postman wet his whistle with a thimble full of tea. Once more on his bicycle, the postman rode to a beautiful palace, so we've been told, where nightingales sang and a sign said, "Sold," with a letter for Cinderella. There's a surprise. H.R.H. Cinderella, the Palace, Half Kingdom Road. Let's see what's inside here. Dear Princess, we at the Piper Press hope soon to publish a little book for younger readers in celebration of your recent marriage to H.R.H. Prince Charming. A copy of this book is enclosed for your approval. We trust this somewhat shortened version of your Highness's most marvelous tale will not displease you. We also trust that you will be comfortable in your new home and live happily ever after. Your humble servant and loyal subject to be, Peter Piper. Peter Piper, Managing Director, The Peter Piper Press, Peck Palace, Pickleton. Peck Place, Pickleton. And this is the book, Cinderella, the story of a fairy tale princess. There was once a young woman named Cinderella who had a cruel stepmother, two cruel and ugly stepsisters, and a father who was not around much. One day the postman arrived with an invitation to the royal ball. The stepmother and the sisters got dressed in their finery and departed almost at once, leaving Cinderella alone. She couldn't go to the ball. She had nothing to wear and no transport. Luckily, at that moment, Cinderella's fairy godmother dropped in. Finding Cinderella in tears, she worked her magic and sent her off to the ball in a beautiful gown and a golden coach. But be back by 12, she said. The magic stops at midnight. So Cinderella went to the ball and had a marvelous time. She ate lots of little sausages on sticks and danced constantly with the prince, who obviously admired her. Then, just when things were going well, the clock struck 12 and Cinderella had to run for it. The prince was inconsolable until, that is, he found one of Cinderella's glass slippers, which cheered him up. The next day, he went looking for a young woman whose foot would fit the slipper, meaning to marry her if she'd have him. all the women in the town, young and old, and even the ugly sisters, tried on the slipper, but without success. Then, finally, Cinderella tried it on, and it fitted, of course, and that was that. A few days later, Cinderella and the prince were married. Telegrams of congratulations arrived from every corner of the kingdom, and the newspapers were full of the event. Fairy Tale Princess, the headlines proclaimed, which, on this occasion it must be said, was really no exaggeration at all. The end. So Cinders read her little book, The Prank Champagne, then wobbled off on his round again, and again, and again. Oops! Later on, the postman, feeling hot, came upon a grandma in a shady spot. But Grandma, what big teeth you've got! Besides, this is a letter for... Ooh, urgent. B.B. Wolfe, Esquire. Care of Grandma's Cottage, Horner's Corner. This letter says, Meeny Miny Mo and Co. Solicitors, Alley O Buildings, Tow Lane, telephone 12345. Dear Mr. Wolfe, we are writing to you on behalf of our client, Miss Riding Hood, concerning her grandma. Miss Hood tells us that you are presently occupying her grandma's cottage and wearing her grandma's clothes without this lady's permission. Please understand that if this harassment does not cease, we will call in the official woodcutter and, if necessary, all the king's horses and all the king's men. On a separate matter, we must inform you that Messengers 3 Little Pigs Limited are now firmly resolved to sue for damages. Your offer of shares in a turnip or apple picking business is declined, and all this huffing and puffing will get you nowhere. Yours sincerely, Harold Meany, H. Meany. So Grandma read the letter and poured the tea, which the not-so-jolly postman drank nervously. Now the jolly postman, nearly done, so is the story, came to a house where a party had begun. On a step was a bear with a bun, but the letter was for Goldilocks. Please do not bend. To Goldilocks, 24 Blackbird Road, Banbury Cross. Ate today. Birthday wishes. Pat a cake, baker's man. Bake me a cake as fast as you can. Carry it in on a beautiful plate and light up the candles. Today I am 8. To Goldilocks with love from Mrs. Bunting and Baby. And I think there's something that was supposed to go in the card. Yes, it is a £1 note. Bank of Wonderland. So Goldilocks put the £1 note in the pocket of her frock, and the postman joined the party, and they all played Postman's Knock. Once upon a bicycle, so they say, a jolly postman came one day, from over the hills and far away, and went home in the evening for tea.